that's something they use to throw a fog over our face.
Well, it's to cause confusion, and it's to cause us not focus. Because at the end of the day, we'll never know what happened. We'll never get to that point. But the topic at hand is Dr. Sebi, and Dr. Sebi has been streamed like constantly now. You can't Google Nipsey Hussle without Sebi coming up. All the new videos that people are making are coming up. The old videos are still there. If you look at them, the numbers are going up. That's what we need to focus on. If we keep focusing on who did it and why, that don't matter.
Okay, so check this out. Well, why don't you explain a little bit about Dr. Sebi and why they killed him and what Dr. Sebi is all about? And because a lot of people don't know who Dr. Sebi is, and a lot of people don't know what he represent and what he did. And he was a healer, a natural healer. And all of the people you think that's famous, Michael Jackson, Left Eye, all these people went to him and got treated. He had a cure for AIDS. He had a cure for any kind of disease that's in your body. He could cure it with healing with natural remedies. That's what I know, about Dr. Sebi.
Well, everybody pretty much knows that by now who he is and what he did. The whole topic is the AIDS, but it's deeper than that. Because like if you watch the videos where he talks about Michael Jackson, he healed Michael Jackson from a lot of different things. Depression, he couldn't sleep, he was dealing with sleep issues. And the chemicals that they had him on, all the different pills and medications they had him on for all the different things he was dealing with. Well, Michael Jackson is just one of his celebrity case studies. This is where this is about to go, and this is what I'm not seeing nobody talk about.
Okay.
Suge Knight discovered Dr. Sebi. Now, if you go to the video where Suge Knight is saying they get AIDS and inject you with it, that's that Easy E thing. After 2014, they dropped that video. No, 2015. Okay. They was on him after that. When he said Tupac was still alive, and when he told them that, hey, basically they injected Easy with AIDS. Now we get ready to go look at that. Yeah. Because when Left Eye was signed to Death Row, that's how she got to Dr. Sebi. But the reason Suge sought out Dr. Sebi is for one main reason that we're not paying attention to. And now the video clips are coming out, and it's one of the clips we're going to pull up dealing with the patent for HIV. There was a patent for HIV. If it has the patent, that means it was created. The HIV virus was created to be weaponized as a weapon against the black community and urban and Latinos, starting with us. So when we connect Dr. Sebi, Suge Knight, don't forget it, Magic come into the play with this too. See, nobody's pointing that out, that HIV was weaponized and used against us. So why would they inject people with HIV? They gotta be people of power. And then extort them and say, you gotta pay for the cure. Everybody knows what happened after Magic came up with HIV. He balled out.
Yeah.
Look at all the businesses, basketball team, baseball team, Dodgers, all those Magic all those theaters, Starbucks.
All right, with Dr. Sebi, Nipsey Hussle, what is the coalition between the two of them? Like what did Nipsey Hussle get from Dr. Sebi? What was his? How did they connect, and what was Nipsey Hussle using him for? Or just
his
just the knowledge?
On the video, he clearly says, I use his products. He heard about the case. You can be on the internet and just it'll pop up on your feed. Somebody might post a Dr. Sebi clip, depending on who you socialize with. But he used the products himself. But the film issue, I just saw a video today of Dr. Sebi's wife that he was with 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. That's the video I posted to you. It's on your wall. Okay. That video, she's talking about how she was the one that was with him when he went to court. Okay. Nipsey was doing the movie with the lady Dr. Sebi was with when he died. Okay. That's who he's doing the movie with. But like his wife was saying, she can't tell you about the court case. She wasn't there.
So on the Nipsey Hussle issue, right, bro?
So we need to look at that. Because Sebi said his wife and them screwed him. Before he died, one of his last videos, he said his wife and them burned him. So we got to ask now, did Dr. Sebi's wife set Nipsey up because she knew, he was going to do the movie? Because it's obvious now that Sebi was not in good standings with the people that have his company now. Okay. They're not putting the right products out. His daughter and them had a lot of the information, but his daughter and his wife turned on him. Yeah. So his wife is saying, I didn't know about no guy named Nipsey Hussle till just recently, so we need to tell the truth. Yeah. How can he be shooting a movie with her about the court? Because the movie was about the trial. Yeah. It wasn't about curing nobody, it was about the trial. See? But that woman that was showing him how to do it, she wasn't there.
And so everybody that's associated with the doctor, right? They end up dead.
Suge in jail, Left Eye dead. Now we go back and look at the Left Eye video. Somebody tell me where those girls at that survived that car crash and why they haven't been on the internet. We in the information age. The internet is big. Why haven't we seen one interview on those girls? Not one. And they survived. Where they at? Now people are going to be looking to hear from them because we starting to ask ourselves, is that what happened to Left Eye? We never said that about her death. That has never been said about Left Eye's death till now.
Yeah. Man, I mean, like I said, I know things could get deeper and deeper than what we know and what we think because it's all connected some type of way. It's all connected in some type of way, and it seems like they always taking our leaders. And I'm not saying that Nipsey Hussle was my leader. I'm not saying that, bro. But he was influential to a lot of people in our community, and he was a brother that was showing change and show you how to change and how to change the narrative that we currently in. You know what I'm saying? And so I never really rocked Nipsey Hussle music. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't say two of my favorite Nipsey Hussle songs right now. But that's just because me being an artist, I haven't been listening to music for over 3 or 4 years. Because I just a whole long story. Yeah. I didn't know listen to rap shit. But you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, Nipsey Hussle's death also woke up my mind to something. And what he was doing and how he was reaching people is the same thing I'm doing on this podcast and the same thing that we do every day when I'm out here trying to stop shootings and killings and talking to these young men in the streets, right? He was doing the same thing I was doing. The way he was an entrepreneur. He the same way I'm doing. I'm finna open up a restaurant, right? I done had clothing stores. I done had record labels. I done did everything he doing, man, as far and the activist part, you know what I'm saying, in the community, just like you. And it woke me up to say, you know what, dog? And you really told me the other day, you know, we gotta talk through them through music. Yeah, man. Through music. That's what's gonna make me go back. And I gotta come back, but I wanna come back as a conscious rapper. Yeah. I don't wanna come back on
this is what I meant when I told you. Nipsey, people have to understand that Nipsey
he did something way more than what they understand by him dying.
Yeah, his death was a sacrifice for us. Now let's make that clear when we say sacrifice. Now they saying Lauren London. They're gonna throw all of that out there because they know it's just bait information. Jump on it and run with it. But the real issue is his sacrifice was for us. Because this is one thing for sure. You want to know how we can find out if that's why they killed him? Put the movie out. It's too. Nick Cannon done put
What's the name of the movie?
They never even got to that.
Oh, okay.
They was just in the still script writing phase. Okay. They weren't even filming. But that's why his wife is saying now, she said, this is my wife. She said he was with the wrong person.
Yeah.
She wasn't there. I was married to him for 30 years. I went through that with him. So we have to ask ourselves now, forget the conspiracy theories, we have to really look at, did they trap him because of the people around him? Yeah. That suspect, like his so-called partner. The lady that Dr. Sebi's wife that he was with before he left. Look at Dr. Sebi's video. He said, they robbed me from my company. My wife, and he said her name. He wasn't talking about the wife he was with for 30 years that he went through the trial with. So how can she be doing a movie about the trial?
See, our audience, a lot of people, you gotta go Google and look up Dr. Sebi.
Yeah, definitely.
You gotta go look him up, man, because he playing an integral part in all of this stuff that's going down because he was a natural healer. And people don't understand, like medicine is $1 billion a year business. billions and billions and billions, dog. That's why so much is spent on healthcare.
And when they asked Nipsey, why do you think they killed Dr. Sebi? His exact words were on the Breakfast Club when Charlamagne asked him, why do they kill all holistic doctors? You can Google holistic doctors dying. Just Google that and watch how many of them come up between now, go all the way back to right when Dr. Sebi, right before Dr. Sebi got killed. Right before he got killed, when I looked at it, it was 52 of them.
Wow.
Now I have a holistic doctor.
Yeah.
My connection to all of this and being able to see it from a whole nother perspective is I have case studies. What Dr. Sebi came up with was called oxidative therapy, where they use 35% grade food peroxide because peroxide can heal you. You can ingest it. And I have case studies. And I have one HIV case study right now. And when her case is done, and she give me the positive paper and come back and give me the negative paper. That's facts.
Facts, man. Hey, man, there's construction going on. So, see, dog, boys up in here lacing you with facts.
Yeah.
These facts on Fist Up Friday, man. And it's the reason that we do Fist Up Friday, dog. We want to bring information to our community that's not out there. Like, you ain't heard about none of this with the Nipsey Hussles. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody talking about this, dog. And it's like when he was telling me it was blowing my mind, so I had to do my own research. And not only did he know, but my boy, Brother Polite, you brought him up earlier.
Yeah.
So what we gonna do, we finna go right into a video of Brother Polite and see what Brother Polite has to say about the whole Nipsey Hussle, thing. And he also brought up Dr. Sebi in here.
The real gangster in you to tell people about Dr. Sebi. You know you risking your life when you tell people about Dr. Sebi, man. That's the man that cured me of my diabetes. You're risking your life when you tell people about Dr. Sebi.
His treatment cured my bladder.
When I see Nipsey Hussle do, when I see them personally do,
And live.
we're gonna shine a miracle for him to have the platform that he got and the willingness to tell the world about Dr. Sebi, the man that cured me of diabetes. It's like I lost Tupac all over again. That everybody's a real gangster tells the truth because the real gangster know the real gangsters will be out there to kill you if you tell the truth. And it be some of the same people that be telling you you shouldn't leave the hood that want you in there so you can get killed in the hood. And the first thing they're gonna do is leverage this gangbanging disposition to make it look like it's.
But it's still
So-
acceptable.
What he's saying is they using this gang banging this disposition to say, oh, it was just gang violence. Oh, it was just black on black crime. Oh, it was just this and it was just that. But a lot of people don't understand it's way deeper than that, dog.
Now,
It's way deeper than that.
And that's I mean, we're gonna bounce around, but that's it's a duality to this. He was great to meet with the LA gang people. He was great to meet with the police chief about the gang problems and hey, I want to bring a ceasefire. But people don't know and go to Daylight. Like Daylight to me, sometimes when I look at him, his videos and stuff he said about Diddy that time, like dude, a weirdo. But he actually grew up with Nipsey and Watts when he went to school there. He grew up in two different hoods. He was basically explaining like, look man, this dude brought the whole Watts together. Yeah. Nipsey had accomplished what Pac was trying to do. Nipsey had accomplished it. It was done. That's what Victory Lap was about. This is why everybody that's making posts, crying, all these celebrities. Let me show you something. Y'all let Pimp C situation slide. Shout out to 17, Pimp C's protege or whatever. He's speaking the truth. Y'all let Pimp C go. Ain't nobody out of Houston ride, and many of those Houston top artists know Pimp C was murdered.
Yeah.
Pimp
But
C
I mean,
was
who
murdered.
do you ride on? Who do you ride on?
It's not about that. Let me explain.
Just start spraying all over?
But that's you ever read the book Revolution? You ever heard the book Revolutionary Suicide by Huey Newton?
No,
It was his final conclusion that look, man, revolution is suicide. They got more guns than us. I mean, being realistically, who are we gonna ride on? Killer Mike said it best. You can't cook. You can't harvest your own food. You can't pump your own water out the ground.
True.
You ain't riding on nothing.
True.
What we have to do is inform the nation. It's information. Inform the nation and move information. Because ain't no more OGs.
Okay.
Ain't no more big homies.
Okay.
Ain't no more none of that. Because every institution in society is rotten and corrupt at the core all the way to the top. Every institution, preachers, teachers, politicians, police, they all corrupted from the bottom because power ultimately corrupts. So we have to give information, inform the nation, and move in formation. And Nipsey has given us the ability to do it.
Yeah.
And ain't no holding back. Nobody, Nick Cannon put pressure on himself. If we want to know if he died behind that film, put that film out. I dare you. I dare you to put it out. We have 35,000 black millionaires in America.
Yeah.
All we need is one to say, Nick, I'm with you. He said they can't kill us all. Too many of us are scared. That's because we're the boogeyman.
Yeah.
The black man is the boogeyman.
True.
Because we have a faction of people amongst us that hide in secret and they control and rule over us.
See, and then
And that's in every walk of life, from sports, entertainment, government, religion, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There is an elite society in our community.
yeah,
And every time something happens to us, what we do? We blame the white man.
yeah,
But really, because we scared to say something about the boogeyman we know about.
yeah. True.
We the boogeyman.
Hey man, Fist Up Friday, dog. We
Yeah.
going down. Hey, we got the information, dog. We gonna be real.
And on the
We
gang
gonna keep
side,
it real.
that's what the gang thing is about. And I'm
Yeah.
glad dude said it's not gang related, so
Yeah.
people can get off of that.
Yeah.
Now we got to look at the fact that who is his lawyer?
Yeah. And then look at the lawyer.
Yeah, he got. But remember, he went live and said,
Yeah.
"I'm in Las Vegas. I'm on my way back. I got to clear my name. I got the baddest lawyer in town." See, if you're gonna watch this, you can't just watch a couple videos and then blog and talk about it.
Yeah.
You got to sit up and research.
Yeah.
What about the little young boy that was driving and said, "I just shot Nipsey Hussle. I got away with it, man." And his homeboy on live was like, "Man, are you serious?"
Yeah.
That was a distraction.
Yeah.
That was a definite distraction because that was within the first hour. That was before we even knew about a
Yeah.
holder.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody saying nothing else. Dr. Boykin said something about it though, because that's not clout chasing.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna do something to you just for playing like that. And the whole country, there's people around the world that's touched by this.
Yeah.
He was our sacrifice.
True.
We have no choice but to move right now.
Exactly.
Share information, inform the nation, and move in formation. So get you a shirt and put the word information on it and move like that. Everybody that knows they have been chosen, if you feel like you have been chosen by the Most High to do something great and positive, now's the time.
Already.
Now is the time because a lot of bluffs are getting ready to be called.
Already.
That movie issue is never going away. It's the underlying. People will believe that he died before over the movie issue before they believed they conspired to kill him because they didn't want him bringing the gangs together because nobody care about the gangs.
Yeah. They don't know how powerful that
Don't
is.
bring them together, lock them all up. You
Yeah,
see what I'm
they
saying?
don't know how powerful that was. If you bring them gangs together, and that's what Pac was doing. And that's why Pac got killed. And a lot of people don't understand it. And then we got these leaders in our community that are not good for our community. They suck us and they house niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like you give them the money and you give them the resources to better our community, and they don't do it, bro. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They
And
take
this
the money.
this is first-hand information. We done sat in the meetings with him.
Exactly. I done talked to him. I done seen him. I work with him. I see him. I know him.
The first
they
time I
get
saw
that
you in the
money.
meeting, what did I tell you? I was like, bro.
Yeah.
I said, I ain't trying to say, tell you is you ain't gonna you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But it ain't what you thinking. Like
Yeah.
it's, that fire, they gonna run you up out of here.
Oh, dog. They try. This is they fear this. They fear this podcast. They fear me doing this podcast. They hate I do this podcast because they don't want to hear us bringing information to our people. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not up here lying. I'm not up here saying kill people. I'm not up here doing none of that. All I'm doing is bringing information. And people don't like that. You got people that's your own color. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that. They don't like you to tell the truth. And when you tell the truth, it hurt the people that's lying. So when you speak out against the oppressor and you are the oppressed, they don't like that shit. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear you. And all I'm doing is giving knowledge. I ain't up here trying to preach no negative. I'm not up here. No, this is not what this is about. What this is about is bringing information. And we giving information to people, even if it's 4 or 5 people, 6 people, 7 people, whatever. we giving you information that other people ain't gonna give you. And we putting our life on the line. We putting my job on the line, everything, his job on the line, by bringing this information. Because the people, the powers that be, don't want this type of information. They don't want black people sticking together. They don't want me saying, brother, I love you, dog. I love you, nigga. I don't want to kill you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that. They don't want that, dog. They want us killing each other. They want us to believe that other goddamn Crips killed the Crip. For what? No, we don't do that in our hood. Unless that nigga got paid. Somebody, and then you got a badass goddamn lawyer that I can't afford. A normal gangbanger can't afford, even if a nigga was balling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He can't afford it, but he got the lawyer. Dog, and it's more than that. Dog, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't just look at shit. They expect you to be a Negro. They expect you to be what they created. They created niggers. You know what I'm saying? And they expect us to continue to be niggers and not think, not use your brain. I'm a black man. I'm an intelligent black man, and I use my own logic, and I use my own mind. Don't nobody want me. So I use my own mind to think, and I see, and I have logic, bro, straight up. And so what I see is bullshit, and it's bigger than that. And every time somebody take one of our leaders or somebody that's trying to bring the gangs together, because if you bring the gangs together, black on black crime gonna stop by 60, 70%. That's it. That's the end of that. And then you're going to have a whole different mentality in the hood. Everybody ain't going to be talking about, man, don't tell them. They're going to say, nah, that nigga shot him. You know what I'm saying? That nigga fucking up our community. That nigga making it not safe for my kids to walk out here on the streets. And so that's what Nipsey Hussle doing. That's what Nipsey Hussle was about.
We need to show that video.
You know what I'm saying?
This is deep.
So this is what we bring, and we bringing this knowledge, and we bringing this information, and we gonna keep on going. We're not gonna stop with it. I'm gonna go ahead and let my guests get on it, because you know I can go on, I can rip. You know what I'm talking about? But this is about sharing information and showing that we can all stick together, man. Either way, you know. So we're gonna get right back into a video. I'm gonna pull it up. He just sent it to me. See, I can't get it on that, but what you do is you pull it up on here. You pull it up on that phone, bro. And so, back to what we talking about. So, all these things that we talking about on this podcast today, ain't nobody talking about it.
It's just not connecting the dots. Eventually they will. All we have to do
They not
is
connecting the dots. They don't know about these things. You got to be an insider. You have to be all of this. And as you can see the video when he got shot, dog, he shot him. He went down. He was rolling on the ground. He left, came back, shot him again. He stopped moving. He left. He walked back to the car. It was like somebody was like, make sure he dead. Make sure he dead. So he went back for a third time, dog. I'd have been in a whole bunch of shootouts. I'd have been in a whole bunch of murders. I'd have seen a whole bunch of shit, dog. And I ain't seen nobody do that. He went back for a third time to make sure. And he kicked him to make sure he was dead. You see what I'm saying? And they said, make sure he dead. And then we got you. We got your lawyer. We got everything for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. We're going to take care of your family. They're going to have money. We're going to give them money. Because you got to look at it like that. Nipsey Hussle, dog, ain't nobody had no reason to kill him in his own hood. You got me fucked, dog. I go back to my hood, dog. Ain't nobody gonna plot. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what I do. They know what I'm doing for the community. They know what I'm doing in these streets. That's why I said I see myself as Nipsey Hussle, and I'm saying like, damn, dog. What would it take for one of these hoe ass niggas that I love to smoke me? And all I'm trying to do is what's right. You know what I'm saying? What would it take? Like if they took out Nipsey, nigga, I ain't nobody. I'm just street. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do my own thing. I'm just trying to change my community. I'm just trying to help people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely not no Nipsey Hussle. So what would it take for them niggas to knock me off for trying to help my community? for trying to bring information to my community, for changing my life and trying to show somebody it's a better way to do things. You know what I'm saying? By leading by example. Like, I ain't gotta sell dope. I ain't gotta rap. I ain't gotta do that shit, bro. I did that shit. I was the king of niggas. I was the king of niggas. I did that shit already. That shit led me nowhere. It led me to prison. It led my niggas snitching on me. I've been shot. You know what I'm saying? All that shit was negative. So now, for the last 5 years, I learned humility. I ain't bought not one pair of J's. I have not bought no motherfucking nigga shit. I don't care what nobody think about me. I don't care what your perception of me is. I know who I am. And dog, I'm finna open up a restaurant, Ball Hogs Barbecue. I gotta put the plug in, Ball Hogs Barbecue, 2941 East Houston, right next to the AT&T Center. We'll be open in 60 days. That's 2 months, y'all. So I gotta put that plug in there because I grind, I work, I hustle, I grind, dog. And that's why with Nipsey, it took me to another level, dog, because I seen that nigga, like, I followed him as far as that. Not as far as the music, but as far as his movement and what he was doing as an activist in the community. I seen myself in him, and that's what I'm doing here. And I'm like, damn, he doing the same thing I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I must be on the right path. And when they killed him, it touched me. You know what I'm saying? It touched me in my soul. And I said, man, you know what? I might have to start coming back rapping with this conscious rap. I gotta try to fill the void. You know what I'm saying? In my own way. Not that I'm Nipsey Hussle or nothing like that, but in my own way, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how
So,
to put it up on here, man.
but I'm gonna go ahead and let my boy, I'm a guest right here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and let him speak.
I'm trying to show this video, bro.
Nah, go ahead. You just tell me the video and go ahead and get deep on. He know a lot of information about the Nipsey Hussle that we don't know, and he personally know Nipsey Hussle. So
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
but he know a lot about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been studying him for a minute, like following his career for a while now. Like when he did the whole mixtape thing for
What do you do?
the mixtape where he sold the mixtape for $100 and Jay-Z bought some copies of it.
Okay.
It was really more or less like a power move and a business move at the same time, but you know, he studies business to the point where he executes it with everything that he does in the industry. But on the game side of it, I mean, he already accomplished that, and he did it without nobody knowing because he didn't talk about it. He didn't post it and say, I'm out here, he done been at city hall meetings and all that. And one key thing we need to pay attention to, he's getting the street already. And that's one of the signs of a hit or whatever, game the street after him, you know, Nipsey Hussle Boulevard. That's big, bro.
Okay.
That's big. It's people that have put in a lifetime of work that don't have a street named after him. So that tells you something, how certain people felt about what he was doing. Now we know it's a higher power that's an unseen hand that we have to deal with in this world that you don't get to see. So, you know, what he did in his community, what happened to him in the event that it came from there, which I believe wholeheartedly, it superseded the police. You got to think we dealt with COINTELPRO in a real major way in California when Huey Newton and them stood there with the guns. COINTELPRO is what broke the Panthers down, and the gangs came after the Panthers and they tried to keep it going. But remember, Bones said this from Athens Park. Bones said it, we the bastards of the party. The gangs you see now, that's just the offspring and the bastards of the Black Panther Party, you know.
Already, man.
Said in a real straight up way. That's what they are. And Nipsey sought to change that, and he did it. It's done already. Did you see the video today of all those gang members coming together? He said, man, there's somebody from every set here right now. Nipsey, you did it. The spirit is changing. And this is a spiritual thing. It's nothing physical. So if we looking for some physical information to say, hey, they killed him because Martin Luther King family won the lawsuit. Go look it up. They sued the United States government and won and have documented proof. And the lawyer that took the case exposed it. That they were, that they killed them after the balcony shot.
Hey man, y'all see, look dog, last a lifetime, facts. Y'all just don't under the real. So check it out. Y'all know we kicking facts on here, man. Fist Up Friday. Every Friday I'll be on here, man, from 6 to 7. Y'all see we running over at 7:15. I got niggas coming in, knocking on my door. You know what I'm saying? But
We'll be back.
see, and no matter what you do or where you at, you got haters, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when the information is getting put out there, dog, they don't want you to have that information, dog. It's like the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like they send all they warriors and their demons to stop this information. And we giving you some real. I'm not saying, you know, that everything we say is ironclad, right? But I'm telling you it's facts. I'm telling you it's the truth. You know, and it's up to you as a person, as a human being, to go do your own research. Go do your own research. Go do your own, you know, background checks and find out the information. And then, so the point of this is so you can see the deceit that we going through every single day. Every single day we live in somebody's lie. You know what I'm saying? Somebody lying to us, man. Somebody lying to us.
Life asks death a question. Why do they hate you so much and love me? Cause you're a beautiful lie and I'm the ugly truth. That's just the reality of this world. People, like, it's been changed. So Nipsey has given us the spirit, the inspiration, and all to just say, and that's the reason people that haven't seen me in a while, now that you see me, this is what it's gonna be about. I mean, right now we have spiritual warfare. It's a lot going on. The generations to come. I mean, we're gonna be giving you a lot more information. Like this was just the beginning.
Exactly.
Like we didn't even get to touch on, you know, a lot of things. You know, oh man. But focus on these two things.
Go on and tell.
Information. Inform the nation. Move in formation.
Say it one more time.
Information. Inform the nation. Move in formation. That's what Nipsey Hussle did. He died because of his information. He tried to inform the nation so we can move in formation. And now, as I've seen today, gangs are getting ready to start moving in formation.
That's right.
Like, nobody's gonna, like, you can't say you love him and don't carry the torch of the marathon. Like they say, the marathon gonna continue. Well, let's see if the movie comes out. This is what it's about. If the world wants to know, if everybody want to know, just stop the arguing and wait. Or everybody get on Nick Cannon. Put the movie out. All y'all black millionaires. It's 35,000 of y'all in America. That's our problem. We are our problem. The black man is the boogeyman. If we want to know how he died, if that was the real reason, put the movie out. I dare you. I don't think it's coming out. And I told somebody when I saw
what did they do, a movie about his life or what?
The movie was supposed to be about the trial because the lady said in court, this is what the judge told him. When I grew up, I wanted to change the world. But today, I'm going to change the world by finding you not guilty.
Okay.
They had people in there saying either give him a Nobel Peace Prize or give him life. It's only one of the two. When she found him not guilty, she changed the world. Nipsey brought it to us because it's been out there, right in front of all of our faces. Look at the video clip when he said Farrakhan knew, Jesse Jackson knew, Al Sharpton knew, Oprah Winfrey knew. Farrakhan went to the Church of Scientology and got cured for cancer. Like he said, they're not in a position to respond. And that goes to that elite society I tell you that we have to deal with. And all of that's gonna come out. And one more thing, Google Steve Coakley. We lost Steve Coakley and nothing was said about it. We lost Malcolm X's grandson and nothing was said about it. We lost Pimp C. Pimp C was murdered. Look up 17, his protege. Bun B ain't been back to Port Arthur since then. And his YouTube channel is jumping now because he's bringing the truth out. Go look up the book. They was beefing when Pimp died. They wasn't best of friends, and Bun said it himself. But why ain't all y'all down there in Houston, all y'all artists in Houston that know or have talked about it? Because when Pimp was died, the whole conspiracy thing came and went quick.
We live.
It got quiet. Now we gotta put Pimp on the table. We gotta put Malcolm X's grandson on the table. We gotta put Steve Coakley on the table. Nipsey ain't the only one, but he was the last one. That's the last one y'all gonna kill for telling the truth. Cause now y'all all have to do something. Nick Cannon, everybody wanna know, did he die because of Dr. Sebi? Put the movie out and we'll know. Because if they killed him because of the movie ain't gonna come out, right?
That's right.
Come on, we got 35,000 black millionaires. Y'all need to do something. And now y'all have to.
Already, man. Fist Up Friday, dog. Y'all see we get real, man. I love all my viewers. Dog, we getting better and better and bigger and bigger. We're gonna keep on telling y'all the truth. And all we doing is trying to tell the truth to our community. We trying to keep it real with our community, you know? Like, use your own brain, use your own mind. Like, it's gonna be people that try to hate and try to keep the information from you. But shit, you can't get that shit on Fist Up Friday, because we're gonna bring it to you. We're gonna bring you the truth. We're gonna make you think for yourself. Don't let nobody think for you. Go Google it, go YouTube it, go get the information for yourself. Don't just listen to us. Don't listen to nobody on no Facebook or no, like, get the information for yourself and go Google it, and then hit me back next Friday on Fist Up Friday and tell me if I was wrong or motherfucker Philly Mike was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't wrong.
No, but I know you ain't wrong. So, cause all we coming to do is give y'all the truth, man, and that's the truth. And the truth shall set you free. Fist Up Friday, man. We out of here, man. Last words, my boy Philly Mike.
Information, inform the nation to move information. And Google the word conspiracy theory. They gave us that word to confuse us and make us fight. And Google the Kerner Commission when they found out that the reason the youth was rebelling was because of the music. When we had the Rodney King riots, the #1 song in the country was Fight the Power. When Sean Bell happened, the #1 song was Lollipop. The music frequency has been dummied down for this time right here, right now. That's why Nip Music is getting ready to really grow and grow. Because you got to go back and break the lyrics down and, you know.
Already. Man, we got next week. We be back on Fist Up Friday. I'm going to have my boy with me, man, and we're going to have a guest. You know what I'm saying? He going to be with me every week. Philly Mike, Killer Streets, Detailed Did Podcast, man. Fist Up Friday. Thank all my viewers, man. What's up, man? I'm gonna hit y'all up. I'm gonna comment on all y'all comments as soon as I get off of here. Much love, much respect. Thank everybody. Thank family. Thank everybody. Fist Up Friday. Tell your friends about it. Come on.
That's it. I got these live stream Vimeo cameras with this dude I'm working with Limitless Sporting Academy. Okay. Because I'm filming for him, so he went and got me these Vimeo cameras. So they stream live. The way you can put one there, and probably one right there. Well, you ain't gotta worry about it, they just stream live.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you can control it from the laptop like this. You could be sitting over there, or I could be sitting right here and I could zoom the camera in how I wanted to zoom in on. It's like zoom in on you, zoom in straight on my face, like you can control it. Like I say, man, the way I had formulated how I was gonna do the podcast.
You had it on here.
What?
Oh, you sent it to my phone.
Yeah. But we ain't done, bro. The reason this
we went up
topic
to
is
16 people watching on this bitch, dog.
Yeah,
that was a lot.
The reason it's gonna grow because
And
this
you
is
had all
gonna
the
continue.
green, it was already lit all the way up, bro.
Nobody ain't connected
Like
to
Ivan,
you,
what you
man.
had?
Now they bring it
That shit
left eye up. They've never said it's a conspiracy of left eye down.
Let's have a drink. You drink?
Yeah, a little bit, you know.
All right.
Let me get a picture of you guys real quick.
I'm already, man. Get a picture right here about the detail I did it. Hold on, man. Let me put my glasses on, man. I got a little slight.
They gonna be like, Philly Mike look like he just got the feds. That's why we ain't seen him.
That nigga sent that shit in the feds.
Yeah, man.
Already, bro.
Five.
Man, dawg, love that shit, Philly.
I told you, man. I ain't been able. I ain't cried 4 days in a row, bro, in a long time, man. I don't never remember crying 4 days in a row. Today, I'm watching different videos and I just, like I say, the spirit is moving, man, because I done lost so much, bro. I done cried and complained about everybody that owed me, everything I touched, from the radio to the life of a gangster. I'm like, why? Allah, why? He said, because you don't need none of that. Go sit down somewhere, whoever lets you sit down with them, go.
Yeah.
I had already been watching when you started it.
Yeah.
I said, I peeped, and you added me, like, get on. But I was at work. I was like, damn, I want to get on saying something, so I didn't jump in. Then the next week, I said, oh, we got some guests in there now. I seen it coming up. I said, oh, he's serious about it. He got the mics in there and everything.
Yeah.
And then it just hit me, bro. When that Nipsey thing happened, you one of the first people I thought about, because I got a room, the garage that I rent at this house, it's all wood grain. Okay. Like I said, my show is going to be Hip City, but it's going to be...
They're doing the Nipsey Hussle visual tonight. On Fredericksburg.
Yeah, man. That's around it. That's how it was when Pac died, bro. Niggas was in the penitentiary on the rack yard having visuals, like refusing to rack up. And you know what I was saying? I missed the whole Pac era. I was locked up all of the 90s, from 89 to 2001. So I didn't really, I felt it, but not like people that was in the world coming to jail. It was niggas went and going to get Tupac tattooed on their back, bro. Cause they was out here, they felt it different.
I motherfucking cried, nigga, real
That's what I'm saying, yeah, bro. Yeah, me too. Man, look, the song I got that's so cold right now that I'm gonna come out with during this era now. I wrote that song when I first heard Brenda's Got a Baby because I ain't know who Tupac was.